What's up guys, this is Rex Will Rise, and in today's video we're gonna talk about Discord and another feature it's releasing pretty soon. But before we get into that, please subscribe to my channel, leave a like on the video, and of course tap that bell icon and select all notifications to get all the latest updates from me. Now with that out of the way, let's get into the video. As you know, the Discord has been releasing feature after feature for the last year, and one of the latest features is the so-called slash commands. But there's not much known about them yet, although there are a couple of documentations already existing. So I of course have a older version of Discord right here, and I can't use slash commands around here. So yeah, this is my server here, and I have a couple of bots working here as well, as you can see. Right now with the slash commands coming out, there's going to be quite a lot of problems with Discord. Like if the bots are used only by slash commands, there's going to be the problem with server management, as well as quick reactions to when you get raided, spammed and whatever. You know, you won't be able to react quickly by banning people via the bots. You're gonna have to, go through all that slash command selection stuff, so that'll only kind of make things difficult for these big communities out there. And by next year, so 2020 April, Discord has set a deadline where all the bots have to have already migrated to the slash commands. If not, they have to apply for this special privilege that will allow the bots to still use text commands like we have been using them so far. So practically by next year summer we won't have text commands anymore, and I actually found out about that only today from which, I don't remember which bot you told me about this. Yes, I do remember. It was the Twitter bot that I'm using, TweetShift bot. It's in this conversation somewhere up here. It's right down here. Here we go. That's the link, and that actually I'll drop in the description so you guys can read through it. But we'll just have a quick look into this. So when it comes to using bots, it's quite a lot easier to use it by just sending a command as a text message, selecting something from the slash commands. And right now the reaction roles, like if you create reaction roles, the reactions will be replaced by buttons or selection areas, where you can tap on the selection area. It will give you a drop down menu and you can just tap the roles that you want to receive. I actually saw this already in action on one of the Rhythm servers, the Rhythm community server, and to no surprise, it doesn't work. At first it did work. I selected a couple of roles and a couple of categories, but by the time I got to the bottom, it stopped working, and it didn't. And all my previous selections were unselected, like erased, so to say. But yeah, this is the documentation here, and in April of 2022, access to message content will become a privileged intent like presence and guild guild member data for developers building or managing verified Discord bots. But note that this will only apply to bots that are verified and are in more than 100 servers. But if your bot is in less than 100 servers and isn't verified, these changes won't apply for those bots. So this is just for the big bots, I suppose. This change affects only verified bots, which means that those are bots that are in 100 or more servers. Unverified bots in fewer than 100 servers and not affected at all. The transition period will begin fall 21. I guess that's around this time. Which means developers should begin to update their apps to reflect these new requirements. During and after the transition period, developers can apply for access to message content in the same manner they currently apply for other intents via the developer portal during verification or by opening a ticket after being verified. So yeah. At the end of the transition period, we will remove verified apps access to message content if they have not been approved for the privilege intent. Over the past year, we built out the interactions API to bring new features like slash commands, buttons, and select menus. Yeah, those are the select menus. So slash commands is the first one that we should look into. And I do apologize if this video turns out, lengthy. Slash commands, the page, the application commands. Shit! Why do they move shit around like that? Okay, application commands are commands that an application can register to Discord. They provide users a first-class way of interacting directly with your application that feels deeply integrated into Discord. Okay, so chat input, application command object. There's a chat inputting commands names must be all lowercase matching. Okay, command must be. Oh, okay. Application command structure. So yeah, I'm not gonna go through this whole thing, but application command types, name, user, message. Whoa, what was that? Required options must be listed before optional options. So yeah, I'm not gonna go through all this. So the next thing that we'll look into is buttons. Because buttons aren't quite yet working either. I've tried them, and not just me, there are other people too that have reported that the buttons ain't working. But buttons are interactive components that render on messages. They can be clicked by users and send an interaction to your app. When clicked, buttons must be sent inside an action row. An action row can contain up to 5 buttons. Yeah, that kinda sucks, to be honest. An action row containing buttons can also contain a select menu. Yeah, we'll look into that next. Button object. Field type description for button. Yikes. So yeah, there's quite a lot. And here's a I can't really zoom in to show a better picture of these buttons on light and dark mode. I can't even read the text on them, so... weird. Oh boy, and here's the code. Here's the big ass code. Ow. Okay, select menus, let's see those. What's going on with select menus around here? And I actually tried to interact with one like I said previously, but it didn't work. Select menu, what? Select menus are another interaction component that renders on messages on desktop. Clicking on select menu opens a drop-down style UI. On mobile, tapping a select menu opens up a half sheet with options. Oh, okay. Select menu supports single select and multi-select behavior, meaning you can prompt a user to choose just one item from a list or multiple when the user finishes making their choice by clicking clicking out of the drop-down or closing the half sheet. Your app will receive an interaction. Interesting. Select menus must be sent inside an action row. An action row can contain only one select menu. Well, that's bullshit. An action row containing a select menu can also contain buttons. Yeah, that was said above already. Select menu object. So this is basically the whole thing, the codes and everything. You guys can check it out after the video. I'll leave the links on this page below. If your bot or app is not approved for message content, the following fields of the message object in getting gateway and API payloads will be empty. Either an empty string or empty array or whatever that is, depending on the data type when you receive a message. Content embeds attachments, components. Frick. I really hope that this doesn't affect the message embedding bots out there, because I actually use them to create rules for servers that I own and other information. And I hope that the embedding tools also will be still useful, if they're not non-bot tools, I mean. So yeah, the form of it, the whole thing. So yeah, but there's also the thing that the slash commands or the reaction menus or even the buttons, in my case all three, they're not working on my app, but on newer devices maybe some of them won't work. So this is still a problem. And I was talking to some of the developers, and we came to a conclusion that Discord has made a rushed and pretty much a raw decision about this, to just migrate everything to slash commands, selection menus and buttons. Even though the buttons and everything, even though these three components aren't even fully operational yet, doesn't even work. Like they're pretty much risky to use. If they don't work, people won't be able to use the bots. I mean, slash commands, they work pretty well. There are no issues with them, at least not yet. But the more slash commands there are, the more bots migrate to slash commands, the more problems will arise. So this should have been delayed by a couple of years for the developers to kind of wrap their head around it, to find which way is the best to provide these commands, these selection menus, these buttons, And of course, they should have also delayed this change for a couple of years to allow Discord themselves to kind of sort everything out with the system, with the button layouts and everything. Right now it's just really new. It's not even fully finished, and they're already just forcing people to go over to that, to the new update. But it's due to these policies to protect user data, which is understandable, and the privacy as well. So while on one hand this is understandable and of course a good thing, on the other hand it's rushed and kind of, not thought through very well. So yeah, it's a pretty messy situation with this. Same as with the YouTube case and desist order for music bots to stop using their services illegally. That's also a pretty big mess, which has now resulted in Groovy going down in just one day on 30th of August. So yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Discord's kind of, going from a good, decent app slash website into pretty much trash. So if this kind of even makes it harder to use Discord, I might just quit using Discord. Well, that's my opinion and my thoughts about it. So yeah. There are a couple of other videos on YouTube about this, about slash commands, but videos don't really include these kind of factors that I have mentioned. The how well these are developed, how poorly they are developed, and how little thought has been given to this, and how well Discord worked so far, and how bad it might turn out to be in the future because of this. Like I said, the buttons might work. The features like slash commands could also have problems, and not just that, the menus, those also could have some I don't know, bugs and whatever. So it's basically too rushed. People, they should should have left it for a later time, so that all settle down. Get Discord sort out their things, developers sort out their stuff, and just slow it down. It's going too fast right now. So yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna leave this thing. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day. And by the way, if you want to join my server, I will of course drop a link in the description below, and you can, by joining this server, you'll get quite a lot of channels, as you can see here. All these channels, and also voice channels. There are 3 channels for music, movie channel, and we also got the gaming chat. And there's another category right where was it? Right here, where we can do a stage talk, where the mods or admins or anyone that joins the channel is the main speaker, and the others listen and kind of give their opinion after that. But since I'm on mobile, I can't create stage channels right now, so I'll add that later on. And we don't have a lot of roles on the server, but we do have some at least. But there will be more. And as you can see, we have quite a lot of bots on the server. And there's with this coronavirus bot, you'll be able to get latest updates on the corona stats in your country. Dunk Memer, of course, will be your main entertainment bot. Groovy, well, we'll have to say farewell to him. He's gonna be discontinued in one day. Mucky bot, well, that's mainly my mainly for the administration stuff, admin stuff. Rigbot, well, that's just another fun bot that includes music, memes, and whatnot. Romeo also has a music bot, same as Rhythm. Tweetshift is just for my Twitter stuff, and Yagbot is just to provide my YouTube feed. But I'll be adding more bots to this, and as you can see, we do have quite a few members already in the server. And yeah, and the channels also have emojis in their names, same as the categories. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Stay safe and see you in the next video. And by the way, sorry for no intro or outro. I'm still working on those. Yeah, it's kind of busy around here. So yeah. See you guys. Peace out.